They say some places hold on to the past, like a stain on fabric impossible to wash away. Places where the air itself whispers secrets and the shadows dance with unseen things. Sarah and Mark found such a place, nestled deep within the suffocating embrace of Blackwood Creek. A charming old farmhouse, a dream of quiet solitude far from the city's clamor. But dreams, as they learned, can turn into nightmares, twisted and hungry. The first few weeks, they were bliss. Sunlight filtering through the ancient trees, the gentle murmur of the creek, a lullaby of nature. But then, the nights began to change. Soft whispers like dry leaves skittering across the floor, just at the edge of hearing, a scratching in the attic, like tiny claws on wood. A feeling of eyes on their backs, even when utterly alone. They told themselves it was the old house settling, the wind in the eaves, their overactive imaginations. But they knew, deep down, they knew something was wrong, something unnatural. One night alone, Sarah heard a knock. Not a gentle tap, but a heavy, insistent pound, like something trying to break through. She peered through the peephole. Nothing. Emptiness. Then the footsteps pacing above in the attic. Heavy, deliberate steps. The next morning, the symbol, a spiral within a circle, etched into the wood, a mark of something ancient, something wrong. Mark found it in old local records, bound in leather, the pages brittle and yellowed, a symbol of disappearances, of a darkness that clung to Blackwood Creek like a shroud. Local stories spoke of them, the ones who lived in the woods, worshiping something old, something hungry. And the mist that rose from the creek at night, a shroud that swallowed anything it touched. Sarah and Mark saw it, thick, swirling, choking the air, bringing with it a cold that seeped into their bones, a cold that touched their souls. The whispers grew louder, clearer, calling their names, drawing them in. They barricaded themselves in the bedroom, fear a cold knot in their stomachs. Through the window, they heard them, figures, shifting, twisting, their forms barely human. They felt the eyes, watching, waiting, the scratching on the walls, like claws, desperate to get in. They heard the chanting, a chorus of voices, ancient and malevolent, calling to them, inviting them to join. The next morning, the mist was gone, but the dread remained, heavy and suffocating. They packed, desperate to leave. Then, the hidden compartment in the attic wall, journals, the same whispers, the same symbols, the same terror. People who had lived in the house before, consumed by the darkness of Blackwood Creek. The final entry, a desperate plea, scrawled in trembling handwriting. They're coming for us. The mist is rising. They want what is ours. They left, never looking back, sold the house, and never returned to the area. But the nightmares remained, the whispers echoing in their minds, a constant gnawing dread. Some places, some stories, are best left undisturbed. Some things are not meant to be known, and some doors are best left unopened, because sometimes the darkness stares back